Robyn Brown, the last wife standing in a marriage that was once sold as a dream, now lies in a hospital bed, her body and spirit pushed past the breaking point. For years, she was the center of Kody Brown's world, the woman he fought to keep as his only remaining wife after Christine, Janelle, and Mary all walked away. But this week, the image of strength and loyalty shattered. Sources confirm Robyn was rushed to Flagstaff Regional Medical Center under tight security after what's being described as extreme emotional and physical exhaustion. Her collapse didn't happen overnight. It was the end result of months, even years of pressure building behind closed doors. It's the loss of Robyn Brown, the relentless gossip and online hate, the legal battles over Coyote Pass, the debt, the property disputes, the strained relationship between Kody and nearly all of his older children, and the slow public dismantling of the family's carefully built image. Insiders say Robyn had been withdrawing from the world in recent weeks. She missed multiple filming days for season 19. She refused to leave the house. She spent hours in silence rewatching old episodes of Sister Wives from the days when Kody was still a loving, affectionate husband and father. She reportedly told a friend, "This isn't how it was supposed to end. We were supposed to grow old together, surrounded by grandkids, in a big, happy family." But that vision had already been crumbling, and the final blow came during filming for the season 19 Talal. Multiple crew members confirmed that Kody suffered a full-blown meltdown on set. In front of the cameras, his voice shaking with rage, he turned on Robyn and said the words that pierced straight through her. "I gave you everything, and I lost everyone because of it." Witnesses say Robyn broke down in uncontrollable sobs, begged production to stop filming, and locked herself in a dressing room for nearly 2 hours. When she finally left the set that night, she went straight home. Hours later, the situation took a frightening turn. At home, Robyn fainted. Her daughter Aurora dialed 911. Neighbors report Kody wasn't even home at the time. They claim he'd stormed out earlier that day after a heated argument and didn't return. Until hours later, well after Robyn was already in the hospital. When he did arrive, one hospital staffer said Kody was frantic, pacing the halls, yelling at nurses, demanding to know why he hadn't been called sooner. But Robyn had already made her wishes clear. She told the staff, "No visitors. Not even Kody. I need space from him. I need to find myself again." As word of Robyn's hospitalization spread through the Brown family grapevine, the reactions were anything but unified. Mary Brown posted a short Instagram story, wishing Robyn peace and recovery. But sometimes pain is the universe's way of asking you to wake up. Janelle Brown still embroiled in a bitter dispute with Kody over property and finances. It's far more direct. She said she didn't sign up for chaos, but she played her part in creating it. I hope this is her moment of reflection. Christine Brown, now happily remarried to David Woolley, didn't hold back on a podcast appearance. I honestly feel bad for her. But it's also karma. She chose Kody knowing he was abandoning the rest of us. She wanted the big house and the perfect life. And now it's a broken one. The Sister Wives fandom erupted. Across Reddit threads, TikTok videos, and Facebook groups, thousands debated what really happened. Some fans expressed sympathy, posting, "Mental health is no joke. No one deserves to end up here, not even Robyn." Others were far more skeptical. Is this just another TLC sympathy arc? Another way to make Robyn the victim while ignoring the damage she's done. Theories spread quickly. Was this a genuine breakdown? Or a calculated move to avoid upcoming court dates? Could TLC be weaving Robyn's health crisis into season 19 to squeeze ratings from the drama? And then came a rare moment of vulnerability from Robyn's children. Aurora appeared on TikTok Live crying. She's been trying to hold this family together for so long. She doesn't deserve all this hate. She just wanted to be loved. Brina posted a cryptic message. "When the strongest person you know breaks down, it shatters your whole world." Dayton has remained silent. Behind the scenes, the pressure is only mounting. Multiple sources claim that Janelle and Mary have filed civil complaints against Kody for mishandling family funds and property, much of which involved Robyn as a co-signer on loans after the other wives left. With Kody reportedly bankrupt and Coyote Pass locked in legal disputes, Robyn may now be facing financial consequences she never imagined. One former family friend put it bluntly. She thought by sticking with Kody, she was securing her future. But now it's all burning down around her. And in the midst of this chaos, TLC is scrambling. Plans for a Robyn and Kody vow renewal storyline have been scrapped. Producers are reportedly re-editing episodes and even considering delaying the tell-all to give Robyn time to recover. But others inside the network see this as a golden opportunity. One executive admitted, "Whether you love Robyn or hate her, she's central to the drama. Her breakdown could be the biggest twist in Sister Wives history. So what comes next? Will Robyn finally walk away from Kody after years of defending him, even at the cost of her relationships with the other wives? Will Kody change, try to repair his bond with his estranged children? Or will the cracks widen until the entire Brown family foundation collapses completely?" For now, Robyn remains in recovery. No cameras, no public statements, no visits from Kody. Only her children by her side. She told one nurse, "I need space, need to find myself again." Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. Sister Wives will never be the same again. When the Browns first rolled into Flagstaff, the dream was painted in golden tones. Kody Brown, the self-appointed architect of the family's future, stood on the wide-open land of Coyote Pass and promised each wife an equal stake in that shared dream, big houses, equal footing, future where every branch of the family tree would grow strong in the same soil. But that dream, like so many in the Brown household, was never built. And the blueprint began to crumble. For Janelle Brown, the cracks started showing long before she packed up her life into a cramped RV, while Kody poured time, money, and attention into Robyn's lavish home. With its heated rooms, brand new security system, and shiny cars for her kids, Janelle was left fending for herself on the windswept land they all once promised to call home. She asked for help to start building a modest house of her own. Kody's answer was flat and cold. "I don't think it's a good time. Debt, chaos, excuses." But those excuses never stopped him from making sure Robyn's comfort came first. In a confessional, Janelle's voice cracked with disbelief. "I was freezing at night, cooking on a camping stove in that RV, while he was across town sipping cocoa in Robyn's heated living room. That moment was more than just a disappointment. It was a betrayal. And betrayal has a way of planting seeds that grow into resolve that took shape in the form of blueprints, not just for a house, but for a life. Janelle's dream, home revealed to her children and TLC's cameras in an emotional, tear-filled scene, was more than square footage. 6 bedrooms, not for status, but for love. One for her, and one for each of her kids when they visit. A massive kitchen, because food heals wounds. A family room with floor-to-ceiling windows to let in the sunlight untouched by shadows from the past. A solar roof, a greenhouse, a place of self-sufficiency and self-respect. And yes, just a little bigger than Kody and Robyn's house, but way warmer. She smirked. She even joked about calling it Karma Cottage. The kids were all in. Hunter promised to be the first to bring over a hammer. Garrison, before his tragic passing, had told her mom, "You've given up everything for us. It's time we give back." Gabriel, still hurting from his father's emotional absence during the pandemic, fought back tears when Janelle rolled out the plans. "This isn't just a house," he said. "It's home. It's healing." Safana, the quietest of Tawn, them all whispered, "I just want to be somewhere where I don't feel like a burden." Janelle hugged them close and promised, "You will always have a place here. Always." Kody's reaction, of course, was captured on camera. At first, he scoffed. "She's bluffing. She doesn't have the resources." But as the reality sank in, denial gave way to anger. He saw the plans. He saw the square footage and he lost it. She's doing this to one me. She's trying to embarrass me. He reportedly raged behind the scenes. When he learned the home would be bigger than the one he built with Robyn, he yelled, "That's not family, that's rebellion." Over at Robyn's house, the atmosphere turned icy. Robyn cried to anyone who would listen, framing Janelle's project not as independence, but as an attack. "She's trying to erase what Kody and I have left," she sobbed. "She's weaponizing the children against us." On Reddit, fans were quick to respond. "Robyn, this is what self-respect looks like. Take notes. You got the big house. Now Janelle's getting hers with dignity." And Christine Brown, she was cheering from the sidelines. Now happily remarried to David Woolley, Christine FaceTimed Janelle in a season 19 scene that lit up the fandom. "Build that castle." "Girl," she grinned. "With love, with peace, with strength." "You never needed Kody's approval." David chimed in. "I'll even come pour concrete if you need." Fans called it the Sisterhood Reborn moment. The question on everyone's mind, how is Janelle pulling this off? Quietly, methodically? With her health and wellness, coaching business, collaborations with Christine, and a steady stream of fan-favorite cameo videos, Janelle had been building a financial safety net. "She's not flashy, but she's smart," a friend said, when Mary and Christine both declined their share of Coyote Pass. Janelle sold hers, using the payout to buy her own land outright. No shared titles, no shared debts, no shared control. Standing on that fresh soil, the wind in her hair, Janelle spoke not just to the cameras, but to herself. "This is for me. For the little girl inside me who always waited for someone else to say yes. Today, I'm saying yes to myself." Will the house rise before the season ends? Will Kody find a way to sabotage it? Will Robyn show up uninvited? To the housewarming, the answers aren't clear. But one thing is, Janelle is done waiting to be chosen. She's choosing herself, her family, her future. And maybe, just maybe, the real foundation she's building isn't made of concrete at all, but of freedom. The cameras fade in on a quiet morning in Flagstaff. But inside the Sister Wives world, the storm is far from over. Season 19 has not only delivered shocking confrontations, it has flipped the entire Brown family dynamic upside down. The center of the latest chaos. Mary Brown, the woman everyone thought would quietly fade into the background after her split from Kody, suddenly stepping into the spotlight with a transformation so striking even the most devoted fans are wondering, who is this new Mary? Gone is the timid, sidelined wife we watched for years. In her place stands a woman radiating confidence, dressing differently, speaking with more fire, and carrying herself like someone who's no longer seeking approval from Kody or anyone else. But it's not just her confidence that has people talking. Rumors are swirling that Mary may have found someone new, a mysterious man who, according to whispers from people close to her, has been quietly supporting her through this next chapter. Mary, ever cautious, hasn't gone public with his name, but fans are already playing detective. Social media groups and Reddit threads have lit up with blurry photos, travel coincidences, and even speculative timeline analysis trying to connect the dots. Christine Brown and Janelle Brown, both now free from Kody's control, are said to be thrilled at the idea of Mary moving on, encouraging her to embrace happiness after years of neglect. But not everyone is celebrating. Robyn Brown, still clinging to her role as Kody's one and only legal wife, has reportedly reacted with visible tension. According to insiders, Robyn has been breaking down in private, calling Mary's transformation a betrayal and accusing her of trying to steal the spotlight just as the network was shifting focus toward Robyn's own storyline. TLC cameras may not have caught all of Robyn's behind-the-scenes frustrations, but those who've seen the raw footage claim her tears are less about missing the family and more about losing control of the narrative. If Robyn thought she had problems with Mary's new globe, The next bombshell would rock her even harder. In a moment that no one saw coming, Kody Brown himself went on record and admitted what fans had been speculating for years, that the other wives did financially support Robyn's lavish lifestyle. Yes, you heard that right. Kody confessed that when the family's shared funds began running low, he prioritized Robyn's needs over Christine's, Janelle's, and Mary's. While Christine and Janelle were tightening budgets, skipping vacations, and even paying out of pocket for some of their kids' expenses, Robyn was getting custom furniture, designer clothes, and that infamous Flagstaff mansion, all while claiming the family couldn't afford certain things for the others. The backlash was instant. Social media exploded. Hashtags calling out favoritism and Robyn's royal treatment began trending. Even longtime supporters of the show admitted that hearing Kody openly confirm the imbalance was infuriating. Christine Brown took to Instagram Live that same night, visibly emotional but determined, saying, "This isn't about money. This is about respect. This is about honesty." Janelle, never one to mince words, simply commented on the post with a single sentence that sent chills through the fandom: "We always knew." Robyn, however, has remained mostly silent, except for a brief, tearful statement filmed in her living room, where she claimed the confession was misunderstood and that she never asked for special treatment. But fans weren't buying it. Clips from past seasons resurfaced, showing her repeatedly pushing for larger budgets, more property, and exclusive time with Kody, moments now being rewatched in an entirely different light. Meanwhile, TLC executives are reportedly scrambling behind the scenes. The drama has reignited interest in the show in ways they couldn't have scripted if they tried. Spin-off ideas are being tossed around, from a Kristen and Janelle travel show to a Mary-focused new life series. Insiders say the network is even considering a limited docu-series that would explore what really happened with the family finances. A move that could finally expose just how deep the favoritism ran. As for Kody, sources close to him claim he feels betrayed by the fans turning on him and insists his confession was meant to clear the air, not spark outrage. But if he thought honesty would bring sympathy, he may have underestimated just how tired viewers are of watching him protect Robyn at the expense of everyone else. Mary, Christine, and Janelle now stand on one side of the story, a united front of women who have reclaimed their independence and, in doing so, their dignity. On the other side, Kody and Robyn face the fallout of years of decisions that may have finally caught up with them. Season 19 may be almost over, but the story is far from finished. If this chapter has proven anything, it's that in the Brown family, the truth will always come out, and when it does, it changes everything. And as for Mary's mystery man, well, that's a reveal fans are still waiting for. But if her smile is any indication, she's not just surviving life after Kody Brown, she's finally living it.